Hi Rhonda, this is Brenda. Hey, you had requested a lead page, and you had mentioned trying to have a more compelling call to action, and to see if there was an approach perhaps to have a higher conversion on your opt-ins. So I have taken a little bit different approach, but I thought it might be better if I just did a quick video and explained some of this instead of trying to message it, and I'm not sure the message will get across correctly. Let me get rid of that, sorry. Normally on a just the $5 gig, I don't go into this level of detail, but I felt that if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. My normal charge to study the website and the situation and the coaching and the consulting and all that would be $60. If you want to add that to the gig, that's great. But either way, I felt better to take the right approach, and then let's see how this works, okay? One of the first things that helps is to take a headline here and point out most likely what the problem is that they have. And I felt out of everything, this was the probably the best headline at this time to use. So I did that. Also added a little bit more here. I merged a few things to really get the focus on the business side. I believe if I were coaching you, my suggestion would be to market to the personal individual separately from the business. This lead page here is pretty much targeted to the business owner, and because I believe that the approach would be a little bit different for the two different markets. So we have our headline here, and we go down, and now we want to talk about what your offer is. And I love your website. I think the way that you have it set up is excellent with the online scheduling for the strategy session and all that. So now we want to follow up with, okay, we know they most likely have a problem. Now, what is it you can do to help them? And I do not know why that will not turn off. So I went with the approach here about effectiveness and efficiency of your business, and I could relate to a lot of your information because in my corporate life, that's what I did, was process reengineering, and so I know the importance of what you're doing, and yeah, if they only take advantage of it, how much better off they'll be. So I focused the offer around the 30-minute coaching session, and that you'll show them how they can leverage their knowledge, time, and money. Then we want to start creating a call to action, and of course, as you can go in and change any of this wording, but this is the approach that I had landed on. So then kind of like a personal message from you there. I look forward to speaking soon. And so now we go down here where we're encouraging them, yes, I want this free session. Then they click here. It will excuse me, we'll go to the opt-in in just a second. I believe that having some testimonials would be good. So I pulled some information and gen these up. You can see what you think. And then I did this section here, greetings from yourself, just to, kind of a personal message that you may want to adjust, and which leads us back down here with the same, call to action. So then when they click this, then it's, basically, what it is there. I have already done this, so I'm pretty sure that it's not going to let me get to the thank you page again, it's going to show that I've already requested. But when you click here now, that's going to go to a thank you page, which looks like, I'm going to show you in 1 second. The main page is free strategy session page 1. So I'm going to close that out. And if I go to the thank you, okay, it's basically, just, alerting them to check their email, and all the details will be sent. Now, I didn't have your autoresponder. I wasn't sure. It looked like you use Aweber, but how you build your campaign and your autoresponder will be very key to getting these opt-ins and these appointments set. But you didn't mention that side of it, but I'm I'm well versed in that area of marketing also, so if you need my help. And then I want to mention one other thing here. Let me go back to the to this page. And let me go here. Under the integration settings, I personally, I would build a new list and I would title it 30-minute, strategy session, so that I could track the results of this campaign. So in order to save this page, I had to connect it to something. So right now it's going to Let's Chat. And I also would at least put the first name. I would add the first name onto the opt-in form. And possibly the phone number if you want to better qualify your leads. But I believe at this point I would do the first name, the email address, and then in the autoresponder series, which I would take them to basically this link here where they can, do this telephone or Skype session. And I believe it was here. You had a calendar. Let's see. Yeah. Which I'm not sure if you're using Time Trade or which application, but I have found this with lots of business people who offer these strategy sessions, that this to be very effective. So when I saw this, it was great. It's like, you've got the infrastructure there. Then the only other thing at this time I wanted to mention, as I was looking through and reading everything, I noticed success stories doesn't link to anything. So I would just, suggest that it does, which I know you know that, but it may have just been overlooked. But every tab should link to something, so that the feel for the person who's on your site is that everything's working, it's complete, it's not like under construction. So I hope what I have done is helpful, and I look forward to your feedback. And if you need to or wish to work with me as your online marketing coach, then just let me know. And it's been a pleasure, and we'll just see where it goes. Thank you very much.